What do we have for Sag? Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy in reverse. Let's get some surrounding energy. What do we have at the sacral, please? Two of Wands, Aries energy. And what do we have at the solar plexus, please? The star. Okay. Sag, this is very clear. I feel that you have gone through a major transformation in your life. In fact, I feel that you have gone through several over the past few years. And this Two of Pentacles at the foundation is telling me that there's some sort of energy in and around your life that can't handle this in some capacity. You're looking forward into the future with this Two of Wands, and I feel that you're quickly aligning with your destiny and your mission in this life cycle with this star card at the solar plexus. Now, I say this because the solar plexus is all about your personal power, your self-confidence. And when you get the star card there, it's like saying you have arrived, right? The star card is you being in the spotlight of your life. So this is you aligning with something, and it's something pretty big here. Now, going back to this Two of Pentacles in reverse at the foundation, it seems to me that there's people, again, who are connected to you in some capacity that are trying to create some sort of disorder. It's like they're trying to distract you from meeting some sort of goal or hitting a target, so to speak. And it feels very... it feels like a very agitating energy. So this could just be people who are trying to do things to annoy you, to use up your life clock minutes, which is a saying that I really like to use. It's like these people are being used by some sort of opposing force to keep you from something, but it's showing up as very subtle. It's not all in your face, right? It's like they know if they can take your focus off of something, even if just for a few minutes, that's a win. Because when you start to stack all of those minutes that they take your focus off of something, it turns into something pretty significant, right? See, the devil, right, this opposing force, so to speak, will use these people as vessels to distract you from your ultimate target. And again, it's something that almost goes unnoticed. But when you look at this over an extended period of time, it can literally be the difference between you meeting some sort of deadline or not. I'm also getting an energy here where people might be trying to use rage bait tactics to distract you, right? This is something that I have noticed in the culture really this year. I feel that it's become more extreme than it ever was in the past. It's like there's this rise of this rage bait culture where nobody really has anything important, deep, philosophical, or significant to say, so they'll just say whatever they can, knowing that it's going to trigger some sort of a reaction out of an individual. And this is something we see all over social media, and they do it on purpose, right? They know that what they're saying, let's say, is incorrect in some capacity here, but they do it because people will leave comments, people will react to it. And when they do that, all of a sudden, these people's content get pushed into the algorithm because the algorithm sees it as engaging. Now, this is what I feel these individuals are doing to you, whoever this may be, right? They're just trying to trigger some sort of emotional response out of you. So having said that, I feel that you need to be aware of this, and I feel that you need to navigate accordingly, because the more energy and time that you give to these spaces, to these people, and to these tactics, the less time and focus you are going to have on your path moving forward. And then right on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands, which is an energy of victory. It's also a personal triumph. And this could be something that you're getting ready to experience, which is why all of this is happening to begin with. What do we have at the heart position, please, Spirit? Ten of Wands, Sag, that is your energy at the heart. Now, this is following everything we're saying, because the Ten of Wands is an energy of complete exhaustion. It's an energy of stress. And I feel, again, this is what these energies are trying to bring into your life. Here it is, right? Here's the instability. Here's the disorder. Here you are looking to the future, literally with the world in the palm of your hand, which is why they're doing this. And then here you are in this spotlight energy, right? And this Ten of Wands here is showing us you carrying these 10 wands, which to me in this energy is representing all of these distractions, all this stress they're trying to bring into your life. And see how you're looking down, right? It's to say that you're no longer able to focus on the path forward. You're not even able to look up and see the path. Three of Wands, Aries energy again, right on the bottom of the deck, so 2 to the 3. Now, the Three of Wands is the energy of the visionary, right? So there's something here that you have. There's something that you're focused on. I feel that heavy inside your energy here, Sag. And, you know, some of these distractions could be coming from unsuspecting places. Now, what I mean by this is it's like people coming across your path that you don't even know, trying to, again, distract you or keep you from something. It's like the devil sends these energies into your life. The devil knows what your end goal is and sees you getting closer. So he sends all these different energies into your life. They're essentially extensions. They're minions of him. And Sag, this is actually very normal. It's very common to pick up this kind of energy right before you're getting ready to have a breakthrough. You know, most people have this sort of dip in their energy before they have some massive level up, some massive victory. It's almost as if the energy is slingshotting backwards before it shoots forward. That's the best analogy that I can really give to explain what I'm picking up here. What do we have at the throat position, please? Wow. Unbelievable. 5 of Wands, Leo energy at the throat. So there it is. All the obstacles and challenges that are being deliberately placed on your path at this time. You know, the 5 of Wands is also an energy that feels like it's in competition with you, which is to say that you could be dealing with individuals who think they're in a race with you that you're not even completely aware of. I also feel that there's some energies here that think if you achieve something, that they won't be able to achieve something. Or maybe you're having a level up and they're in their down season and they think it's all your fault. Then we have the 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So you're going towards something that is in alignment with your destiny. This is an energy of your rite of passage. You know, I also feel that a lot of you could be dealing with certain energies in and around your life who don't want to accept the fact of you succeeding at something. It's like if you succeed at something, that means that they are not who they always thought they were, or that means that they're not in control as much as they were. Something along these lines here. But if we were to summarize everything we have so far with these 5 cards, it's that you are on a path to victory. Something is in your sights here, Sag. I can feel it. But there is some sort of force here that is doing whatever it can to make this path to this victory more difficult than it needs to be for you. And that 5 of Wands is at the throat. So this is telling me that there's people inside your energy that don't like what you're saying, what you're communicating. Let's say, for example, you have a social media platform. You're on YouTube, you're on TikTok or something, and your content revolves around you speaking truth. Or maybe you're writing a book, or maybe you're preparing to tell your story in some capacity. Or you're just speaking up about things. Whatever it is you are communicating or preparing to communicate is something that these energies here cannot have, whatever that represents for you. And, you know, I'm also picking up something here where you could even be dealing with people that are no longer in your life that were betting on you not being able to get by without them, right? Just some sort of narcissistic perspective that these individuals had between your connection with them. It's to say that somebody is no longer in your life and they assumed that you wouldn't be able to survive without them, right? Friend, ex, family member. But this isn't true at all. In fact, I feel that you're having level up after level up since they've been gone, okay? What do we have at the third eye, please, Spirit? 9 of Cups, Pisces energy in reverse at the third eye. Yeah. These energies here feel entitled to something. Okay, I just heard they think that the path that you're on is supposed to be theirs. And because it's not, it's like they're trying to make it more difficult for you to actually get there. You know, there's this example they're giving me here. Let's say this has to do with one other person, and you and this person do similar things, right? But you're better at it, right? Instead of this person developing their skills or just becoming, I'm hearing something about integrity. Yeah, there's something here surrounding an individual or individuals that may have been working in some sort of space that you are now in and you're better at it. You just hold more integrity. And these individuals are coming for you. It's as if they're more focused on stopping you from something than actually developing their own skill in this space. Yeah, I just heard people like you better. And I feel that this is just in regards to those of you who are dealing with individuals who think they're in competition with you in a certain sector. An analogy they're giving me here would be in a workplace environment. It's like you get hired somewhere, and maybe after a year of being there, you're offered a promotion, but there's somebody else who's been there for 5 years, and they haven't been offered the promotion yet, but that person is really hard to get along with. People don't really get along with them because they're not the nicest person, right? But then you come along, you do well with people, and you're focused on becoming the best you can possibly be at that position, right? So naturally, you're offered this promotion, and then this other person is completely bent out of shape, and instead of focusing on becoming better at their position, they come for you. Now, that's just a basic analogy for the energy that I'm getting inside this spread here. On my clock right now, it's 3:33, okay? And I'm thinking about the Three of Wands, which can be an energy of teamwork. It's like you're a team player. You're a natural-born leader, okay? Three of Wands can be an energy of leadership. It's also an energy of expansion. So 333 might be significant to some of you out there, okay? You might see this number. And typically when I see these little synchronicities, right? Number synchronicities on the clock or just these strange occurrences that happen, and it's a sort of language that is spoken between you and the universe, I see those as benchmarks. It's like the universe saying to you, hey, you're getting closer. You're warm, right? So pay attention to all of that right now, because I absolutely feel a breakthrough inside this energy for you, Sag. But the distraction is incredibly overwhelming. This energy is just trying to wear you down. It's like it's just chipping away at you, right? And I feel that it wants to get a reaction out of you. Yeah, I'm hearing something about lowering your vibration through a reaction, right? It's like you coming all out of pocket, getting really angry with an energy, and it just has a way of setting you back, right? It's like one of those moments that we've all had before where you wish you didn't react to something. You wish you would have just dealt with it or bit your tongue or something, right? It's like you regret reacting a certain way. You almost feel like you set yourself back. You let yourself down. That's what I'm getting inside this energy. So however this may be showing up for you, just remember that, all right? Because no reaction here is going to fix this situation. In fact, the reaction is exactly what they're trying to get out of you, because they know that psychologically speaking, it will set you back. What do we have at the crown? Oh, unbelievable. This just followed what we said. Nine of Wands, Sag, that is your energy again at the crown. And the Nine of Wands is the energy of you needing to keep a boundary or a perimeter up with this energy. Do not engage. This is not a battle that you can win, okay? Because they're not looking to go toe-to-toe with you. They're trying to get you to self-sabotage, to sabotage your own beginning before you're even able to have it. Yeah, I just heard tripping you before you cross the finish line. That's the kind of energy we're getting here. But the tripping you before you cross the finish line is just an analogy for them getting you to react and sabotage your own victory. And right on the bottom of the deck here, we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is home at the crown chakra, here where this Nine of Wands is. So it's to say that the divine has got your back here. They're helping you navigate this situation. But because of your free will, how this unfolds is ultimately up to you. All they can do is send you the messages down through me to make you aware of what you may be dealing with here. So again, do not engage. You are on the path to victory, but debris may show up, trying to slow your momentum. And it's showing up as these different situations, these circumstances. This energy here is very combative. And I just heard they don't have a rule book, okay? So, again, by any means necessary. Okay, what do we have at the foundation, please, Spirit? Three of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in reverse to the Three of Pentacles. And Three of Pentacles from this deck, I read in its shadow by default. So it's to say I read it as a reversal because these cards represent negative polarities, restriction. And the Three of Pentacles from this deck is an energy of stagnation. It's an energy that's trying to block you. And this is all showing up at the root chakra, the foundation of your reading. So it's like you're preparing to have a shift in your foundation, and then this energy is showing up trying to stop it by any means necessary. And all you have to do is look at the illustration here, right? It says it all. No, you cannot cross the finish line, right? And whenever I see this card, I think about a bull in a china shop. So I feel that that just speaks about their energy, whoever they are. Yeah, I just heard they're trying to make you do more work so you never get there. So it's like coming through and destroying everything you've built. So you're forever starting over. That's what I'm getting from this energy here. What do we have at the sacral, please, Spirit? Wow. Knight of Wands. Fire energy at the sacral. Okay, so the Knight of Wands here is following this Three of Pentacles perfectly because this is an energy of complete chaos. All of these energies here are speaking about twisting and scattering your energy, creating delays, frustration. And the Knight of Wands can also be a very chaotic, impulsive energy. I just feel that these are the tactics they're utilizing to trigger you. Yeah, I just heard triggering an emotional response out of you. You know, some of you are actually dealing with an old romantic partner, an ex or something, or it could even be somebody you're with right now that you're starting to realize you need to get away from. This is one of these situations where somebody who you might have been romantically linked to who's actually jealous of you, right? Which is really strange, right? Especially when it comes to somebody who is supposed to be your partner. You're not supposed to be jealous of each other. You're supposed to lift each other up. But I feel this energy that you're dealing with here has some sort of self-worth issues, and they project it onto all their partners. Yeah, I just heard friends and family members too for some of you. This could even be a situation where you have a sibling, could even be one of your parents, right? And they're seeing you do really good in life, and it makes them feel less than, like they're behind because they're not accomplishing what you're accomplishing, right? But again, I'm thinking back to the analogy about the person who started the new job and is already getting promoted. This has nothing to do with how old somebody is or how long somebody's been somewhere. It has to do with whether or not somebody has done the work, period. You know, this could be one of these situations where you have a family member who hasn't done any inner work, right? And here you come along and you're the complete opposite. You've been nurturing this relationship with source and spirit, and because of this you are having a level up in your life. Things are going your way, and it triggers this person. It's like, who do you think you are, right? And I say this all the time, but when it comes to spiritual matters, people will feel really slighted by what you're accomplishing, especially if it's family members and longtime friends. It can make them feel like they don't see something that you see, or you come across that way just by being you. But you're not going out of your way to make these people feel this way. It's not even your fault. It has nothing to do with you. It's all about them and what they're dealing with internally. And it's very challenging to navigate these sorts of situations because it can make you feel alone. You know, typically speaking, when you're going through what I feel you're going through right now, Sag, it's just a path that you're going to have to learn how to navigate by yourself. And it could be that you're beginning to realize this now. It's like you can't hold a buddy's hand while you're having a spiritual awakening, right? It's just not how it works. It's something that each individual person finds within their own personal connection and relationship with Source. What do we have at the solar plexus? The Sun, Leo energy underneath the star card at the solar plexus. So this reads as Sun in its negative polarity, okay? So this is an energy here that is not getting the successes that they wanted in their life because of the way they've been moving. And instead of trying to turn around their situation, they're trying to slow you down or delay you. You know, the Sun card here can also be an energy of having some sort of lingering doubt. So this can also be an energy here of individuals trying to make you doubt the path that you are currently navigating. right? So let's say that these people are around you. It's like individuals saying, oh, that's probably not for you, right? It's like whispering words of self-doubt in your ear. But I feel that this is subtle. It's not obvious. Yeah, I just heard subtle jabs. And of course, it's right underneath the star card. So here you are with the star card. And the star card is an energy of being in the spotlight, but it's more the spotlight of your life, whatever that means for you. It's just you arriving at a certain space. And then this energy here wants you to feel like that's not for you. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Or they're doing other things to try and make it more challenging for you to actually get there. What do we have for the heart position, please? Unbelievable. 3 of Cups, Cancer energy at the heart. Look what it says right there. Jealousy, okay? So the 3 of Cups here is also highlighting friend groups or family dynamics. It's energies here that I feel, again, are doing whatever they can to stifle you, but there's also this energy here where they're trying to steer the public opinion. So the 3 of Cups here is also speaking about friends group, family dynamics, and individuals that are not only trying to stifle you, but could also be saying things behind your back. You know, the 3 of Cups can be an energy of gossip. And the 3 of Cups from this deck can also be an energy of people who party too much. So on one hand, these people are spending all their time partying, and then on the other hand, they're coming for you because you're actually achieving something. But they're not disciplined enough to maybe put the partying aside for a little while and focus on their mission, their purpose, their path. And it goes back to this 9 of Cups in reverse, right? A self-entitled energy. People who just party all the time, and then they say, oh, that should have been me. That should have been what I'm doing, right? And they just think that it should be handed to them on a silver platter. But then here you are putting all the hard work in to actually get there. And they're coming for you because of that. That's exactly what I'm getting from this energy. And I'm starting to pick up this frustration here, right? It's obviously very annoying. It's like, how can they not see this? But that's exactly why you're no longer aligned with these people. Because you see it and they can't. They refuse to see the truth. Yeah, I'm hearing looking in the mirror, right? These are the kinds of people that refuse to look in the mirror and do that inner work. They refuse to self-examine is really what it comes down to. And, you know, that's a judgment kind of energy. So there could be some things here that they're hiding. It's like they don't want to face themselves and the decisions that they have made in their life that have gotten them to this very moment where you're moving on, you're leveling up, and here they are just marinating in this toxicity, speaking badly about you because you're actually doing something with your life. And then we have the King of Swords. Victory. Here they are jealous of you because you are having a victory. Yeah, it's right underneath this 10 of Wands. So it's like they want you to carry their burdens. Somehow they feel like those burdens that they have are because of you. And I just heard very clearly for some of you, that could literally be one of your parents, right? One of these situations where you being born is why they weren't able to do something in their life, right? So why should you get to do this? Something ridiculous like this, okay? And then there's judgment right there, okay? Atonement of errors just confirms everything I just said. What do we have at the throat, please, Spirit? 3 of Swords, Libra energy underneath that 5 of Wands at the throat. Sag, all I can tell you is that you're on the right path. And don't let anybody distract you or try and stop you from hitting that target, okay? And if there's any positive takeaway that I can give you from this so far, it would be that all of these distractions and everything that you may be experiencing with these energies right now are a clear sign of what you are about to accomplish, okay? So rather than letting it trigger you, which is its purpose, like we already concluded, just put a smile on your face and say, yep, I'm getting close. I'm getting warm. And I was mentioning how the number synchronicities are like the universe speaking to you. I feel that all of this right here is another way that the universe is speaking to you. The distractions, right? It's like the universe saying, hey, Sag, all those distractions that are coming across your path, that's us letting you know that you're getting closer and closer to this breakthrough. And given the fact that this is a 3 of Swords, And the Three of Swords from this deck is an energy of recovery. It's an energy of healing. It's telling me that the universe is bringing all of these situations to light to help you begin the releasing process, which is leading you to the healing that is going to result in you having this breakthrough to begin with. So if I was to simplify that, it would be that you finally seeing the truth of what's been going on here and who these people are in your life is allowing you to actually have the breakthrough to begin with. The exposure of who they are is paradigm shifting. What do we have at the third eye, please? Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy underneath that Nine of Cups in reverse at the third eye. So this is further highlighting these individuals, who they are, and just the way they're acting. That Nine of Cups in reverse is that very entitled energy, okay? It's like you are being guided by the divine towards a new beginning, and these individuals here think it should be theirs without having put in any of the hard work, right? And then the Seven of Cups here is further highlighting that because this is telling us that these individuals are living in a fantasy world, right? It's also an energy of escapism. So it goes back to that Three of Cups right there, an energy of partying too much, but thinking like everything should be theirs without any of the hard work. Just an energy of self-delusion, okay? There's nothing you can do about this. You can't help these people. The best thing you can do is just be a prime example of what it looks like to do things the right way, Sag, okay? And, you know, the more you focus on being that person, the more all of this begins to make sense, because then you start to see that you were actually sent into these individuals' lives as a blessing to wake them up to this. All right, what do we have at the crown to close this out for Sag, please? King of Swords, again, look, we have that twice, okay? Victory, victory. So Sag, this breakthrough, this victory, this new beginning, whatever this is for you, is imminent. It's very, very close. But a part of you actually stepping into this sooner rather than later is you beginning to accept this for what it is, not engage with them, not allow them to trigger you into the space that they want to get you into. Because again, it's not about fighting and winning in battle with you. It's all about slowing you down. It's all about making you think that you can't do something, that something's not for you, that you don't deserve something. But Sag, what I'm hearing here, and I'm going to close out on this, is you are a walking prophecy in these individuals' lives. And the universe sent you here at this very moment to fulfill this prophecy, simply by being the best you that you can possibly be. So with that, I will leave it here. All right, Sag, this is what I have for all of you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Also, consider giving this reading a hype, as it will help to get the video in the algorithm and push it out to other people who may need the reading. If you would like to join the membership section of my channel, you can click on the join button or find the link down below. I upload additional videos there each month. So go check it out. Those readings are quite potent because I pick up on a smaller collective of individuals. I'm also running a 15% off sale at PLUTOBEANstudio.com, where I have a number of items which are extensions of the creative output of my channel. You can see a lot of the items in the sidebar and also down below this video. So go check it out if you want to see some of the other things that I've been working on. I also still have some limited spots open for personal readings. You can find that information down below in the description. I also wanted to thank everybody who's been donating to my channel lately. Your donations help keep my channel going, so thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. But lastly, I would like to know how this reading resonated with you. So leave me a heart and or a comment down below, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Take care.